Today is our first day open here, our official grand opening. We've been working on this for 4 years here in Toledo, and so it's really exciting to finally be able to serve our first official meal here in the library today. We've been around for 16 years in Denver, and this is our first time replicating this mission outside of Denver. And we chose to do it in Toledo because there's a phenomenal community here in Toledo. Farms and gardens that were supporting it, donors, volunteers. We have over 500 donors already, and we haven't even opened our doors yet. And so there's a beautiful community here, and then we got to house it in the library. And my dream has been to replicate this mission in downtown libraries, because every downtown library has a beautiful building, prime location, and a lot of folks that are experiencing food insecurity, and so we can the overlap there is beautiful. So we're piloting this library same cafe partnership in Toledo with the intent of it going around the country.
Yeah, it's interesting. We had some conversations with them right when the pandemic started because they were looking for a place to set up shop. At that point in time, we had a cafe vendor who was still in here. We weren't sure what the status was going to be like post-pandemic or as we come out of the pandemic. When it was clear that he was not going to reopen, we reopened those conversations with SAME and essentially said, look, there's going to be some work to do to renovate the space to get it to where you need it to be. They did a tremendous amount of fundraising, a ton of community leaders supporting this. So they paid for the renovations, and we're happy to host them here in our, we consider the main library, or all of our libraries, a palace for the people, and now we've got a cafe in the palace.
10 years ago, I came to Same Cafe in Denver as a guest when I experienced homelessness myself. Then I got to take over the organization, and now my goal is to grow it through downtown libraries around the country.
One of the things I think is really remarkable about Same's model is that, they believe in human dignity, that everyone has the right to delicious and healthy food, and so, creating this participatory model where people can either pay or volunteer or bring in produce, it's just really, it is perfectly in line with the public library where people are allowed to come in and do whatever they want to enrich themselves, and they can do that now with the cafe.